Welcome to your moment of oasis. This session is called Putting on Your Oxygen Mask First. So for today's moment of oasis, I thought we could think about praying to God through items of nature. Now, this is something that we quite often think about doing in church situations, so it's not unusual, but I want to add a different twist to it today and actually make the prayers all about us. Often we go through prayer times where there are lists of things to pray for other people, and that's really important. But what I think often gets lost is allowing ourselves to pray for ourselves and what we need, particularly in times like this. The instructions for going down on a plane when in an emergency are to get your oxygen mask when it falls, and before you put it on anyone else, any of the vulnerable people around you or your children, you are asked to put the oxygen mask on your own face first, to give your own self oxygen first. And that's what the prayers are about today, to make sure that we're okay and we've got what we need so that we can be a support to those around us. So when I went on my walk today, I just chose 4 things that struck me. My idea is for us to pray for 4 aspects of ourself using these 4 objects as a visual aid. So we're going to think about praying for our physical well-being, our emotional well-being, our mental well-being, and our spiritual well-being. So I've got a little stone, and just in your mind bring to the Lord parts of your physical self that you want to bring to Him. Maybe an element that you already have, or maybe just protecting and looking after and building up your own immune system. Just pray for that first. And then I've got a little tiny bud of a flower, and we're going to pray for our emotional well-being. How we're feeling, what are the feelings we're having, and how do we want God to intervene in that? Bring those thoughts to you before the Lord now. And I've got a little leaf to think about our mental well-being. How are we doing mentally? Because at the moment it may be not as good as usual. Bring forward to the Lord our mental well-being. And here I have a flower, and here it's got a lovely smell. And I think about that because God's Spirit around us, something we can't see or hear or touch, but for me it's a sense of Him. So this is a sense of the Spirit and a sense of our spirituality. And how has that taken a toll, maybe for better, for the worse, or how has it been enriched at this time? We could say thanks for that. So bring before the Lord your own spiritual well-being. And then just take some time. Maybe one next time you go for a walk, or as you collect these things, to listen to the Lord, listen to Him through the extra birds that we're hearing singing, and the other sounds of nature around us, the wind in the trees, and hear His still small voice as He wants to speak to you. I hope you enjoy this moment of oasis.